Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. I am back from vacation, a very much needed vacation. I will be talking about where I went, who I took with me, and the shenanigans we managed to get ourselves into. I'm also going to show you a Burlington small haul, as well as a TjMaxx haul. Vacation. Destination was Louisiana. As you all know, if you have been with me for a minute, you know my daughter's husband is military, so they do travel often. We started off with California, New Mexico, and now we're Louisiana. Much longer destination, but still not something that's going to keep me from visiting and seeing my children and my grandchildren. So definitely going to travel again. What was interesting is somehow in the conversations with people about the trip, I don't even remember who mentioned it first, bridges over water came to the conversation. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of bridges. I've done bridges even in Austin. And if you have been in Austin, Texas, you know that there are some very tall bridges out there. Those are fine. I'm perfectly fine with those. It's the ones over water with alligators that was my hyper focus. Don't hyper focus on things. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Considering going into Louisiana, I discovered I was going over swamp after swamp after swamp, so that made it that much easier. I went, it was fine. So for those of you hyper focusing on that, don't. It's not that bad. But once we were there, it rained most of the time. So I was not aware that hurricane season had started. We had the hurricanes were not there, but we were getting a lot of the weather. So we had a lot of rain that prevented us from going shopping. So there was not a lot of shopping done. Visiting, which was the main reason that I went, we had a lot of that. A lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. But shenanigans, my grandson wanted to try alligator. He did not like it. I will put some photos up at the end so that you can take a look at them. His faces, he was holding it, and the next minute he's trying to keep himself under control. But just something that I will put at the end. Now let's go ahead and show you what I did pick up, which we will start with the Burlington haul. It's a very small haul. Not a lot of things that I needed, and lately I have been shopping for needs rather than wants. So, fan. This is a small little fan. I thought perfect for the summer. Definitely something I need, especially when I'm doing my makeup. Because although the air conditioner is on, yeah, if you know, you know, the sweating is going to happen. Excuse me. And then I have been meal prepping, so condiments, smaller portion sizes of things, definitely a need. So I picked those up, and I had to get the strainers. I have been doing my waters, and I don't know what I did with the other strainer. Chances are I probably forgot it. It got corroded. I threw it away. That's the only thing I can think of, but I don't remember. So I picked up 3 more. Also for my red chili, because I do chili from the pods, the straining for that. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into TjMaxx. There's one bag that I'm going to leave for the end, and I will show you why. I started with wipes. Makeup wipes, definitely a need. I was running low. I needed them. I bought them. I picked up some eye patches. And these, I love the Azure brand. I don't believe I've tried these, but it said hyaluronic and collagen. Definitely giving them a try. There are 5 pairs in each of them. Not bad deal. These I have tried. Absolutely love them. I have been getting headaches here lately, and I know a lot of it has to do with stress and all of the long hours that I was doing, but why not? I picked it up. It was a good deal, and it is a cooling gel, kind of like a bonnet. It is pretty heavy, so it is a heavy thing, compression for the head, but also cooling. So definitely looking forward to wearing this when my headaches are starting to come to view. Then I picked up some hair care products, and these they did wrap separately because they are bottles. And let me go ahead and pull them out. And as you all know, I do have wavy to curly hair, and of course you can never have enough curly hair products. So this one is by Curl Tricks, What a Curl Wants. Curl, not girl. And it's an anti-breakage refreshing spray. Refreshing sprays are something that I've often used. It's just spraying on dry curls, and it kind of defines the curls once again. Leave-in conditioner, same brand. And then of course I had to get Pro Growth curl leave-in avocado oil and castor oil for hair growth. So that is something that I am looking forward to using. This one it's messy like no other, and I will show you the culprit at the end. So we do have some individual lashes. I'm trying to use these, or the little clusters. They are the no glue. They're press on. They already have the glue in them. I picked up 2 different brands, and as you can see, very dirty. And they do come with their little tweezers for that. And then I picked up some ice cube trays, silicone ice cube trays with lids to prevent from getting spilled in the freezer. But as you can see, dirty. They are definitely going to be needing some cleaning. And it all had to do with this. I didn't realize, so for those of you shopping at TjMaxx, Marshalls, wherever it is that you happen to be shopping, Walmart, open the packages. I know they say don't open the packages. Well, that was my mistake because it is everywhere. So a powder that I am not going to have. So that is the TjMaxx haul. I do have a wipe here ready to go because I knew I was getting into that. But there's one very, very special item that I didn't even see my daughter buying while we were there. Absolutely love it, and it is something that I am looking forward. And as you all know, gotta have my coffee or my tea. Coffee not as much as I used to. I try to leave it. It is not an easy thing to do. It is very, very well wrapped. It had to be wrapped as much as it did because of the trip. I needed it to get here in one piece. And continue with the wrapping. Now we get into the paper, and there you have it. I'd rather be at TjMaxx, and that is me. True, absolute truth. I'd rather be at TjMaxx. And on the inside, it's just speckled. It's a cute design, very cute design. But definitely coffee or tea are going to be drank out of this. And this was a gift from my daughter. Don't know when she picked it up. I didn't see it in her cart, but she picked it up. She knows me all too well. So that is what I have for these hauls. Vacation talk. a lot of our shenanigans. Like I said, eating alligator was one of them. We visited New Orleans. That was interesting. Very, very interesting. I love structure, buildings, antique looking buildings. It was an experience that I will most definitely have to go when I visit once again. And I did let my daughter know we're going to have to get a room and just visit for a little bit more days so that we can get more of the French Quarter in. I didn't get as much of it in. We went for the day, went back home. As I said, the storms didn't help us, so I will have to visit outside of hurricane seasons so that we are able to do a lot more things. But that is what I have, and thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always. Bye.